My name is Leondreas Jackson. This is the personal brand audit, November 20th, 2016. In conducting a search of myself on Bing, I have several profiles: a Facebook profile, a LinkedIn profile, and a Twitter profile. My profile also includes the businesses that I owned in the past, as well as the address for the last business I owned. All the information on Bing is relevant and accurate. Because I have such an unusual first name, I was surprised to find a result for someone with not only my first name, but my last name. The only difference is the middle name. Also, the person with whom I share both first and last names will appear on my Facebook page with a request to friend them. The profile of this person appears on several of the results pages on Bing, from pages 1 through 5. Also, in doing a further search on Bing, I came across another person with my first name. However, in this case, the last name is Owens. Because of the uncommon nature of my first name, the use of keywords and other descriptive terms with doing a search of myself was not necessary. Currently, I have a social media presence on the channels listed below. My profile is not consistent across all channels and platforms, as the website for my future business is not yet operational. On Facebook, I have a personal account on my personal profile. On Twitter and LinkedIn, my account profiles are on the business that I will be starting. Because of school and other commitments at present, I am not active on any of the social media channels listed below. I have, however, provided some details of followers, the number of posts, and dates of my last activities on each. Facebook, I have 23 followers, 11 posts. The date of my last activity was October the 2nd, 2016. Twitter, my startup company and business, has 1,330 followers, 5,675 tweets. The date of my last activity was October 20th, 2016. LinkedIn, 40 connections. The last activity I posted on my LinkedIn page was August 20th, 16. After checking my score on Clout.com, my measurement was 10, a clear indication that I need to improve my score. Clout uses analytics to rate its users based on their influence on social media accounting according to content and user reaction and interaction. Because Clout links multiple social media channels to aggregate analytical data, in my opinion, it is a great resource for anyone owning a business. Because I will be using multiple social media channels, I believe it will be vital to use Clout. Clout will allow me to determine which social media channels are attracting the most visitors and how these visitors are related to my content. As noted by Christy Kellogg, neither clout nor cred is a race for followers. To maintain high scores for both, the user must post quality content to produce visitor interaction. Backlinks are also critical and crucial to the user's score. The more backlinks, the higher your score. Cred differs from Clout in that it pulls data from Twitter and Facebook only. Cred employs a separate scoring outreach level in determining their user score. A user's influence score is on a 1,000 point scale. Kellogg points out when considering becoming one of the top 21% users, a score of 600 and above is required. One of the services I may consider not using is Cred. As noted in an article by Carlos Sean, the visual flow on Cred can be confusing for users. The dashboard display can be a mixture of tags, locations, communities, etc. Currently, my Cred score is 100. My lower score is a clear indication that I do not have an active website. Active social media channels are important once a business is up and operational. Compelling content is a must to engage visitors and develop quality backlinks. Retweeting and replying to Twitter followers' tweets will be necessary. Peer Index is another social media analytic provider. It currently measures analytics on channels such as Facebook, Twitter, Quora, and LinkedIn. Like Clout and Cred, Peer Index helps people on social media to assess and score their influence. Peer Index uses activity, audience, and authority in their measurement. Authority measures how relevant the user's activity is through likes, comments, and engagement. Audience measures reach with regards to the population, and activity measures the user's activity compared to the population. Peer Index allows users to view their online authority and credibility with their followers. After thoroughly going through the Peer Index website, I was unable to find any reference to myself. And because my website is not yet up and operational, I could not find any information. Upon completion of my website, I intend to use Peer Index to track my online activity and influence on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. The Twitter topics of interest will focus on school-aged children, politics, blogs by teachers, current affairs, climate change, and science. I will devote my Facebook page to the communities which my involvement is centered. Major involvement will range from family sporting activities, education, politics, professional networking, science, technology, and neighborhood events. With regards to LinkedIn, I currently do not belong to any groups, but my intended following will promoters of digital marketing activities, webinars on B2C and B2B marketing, educators, private tutors, web designers, language specialists, speakers, author, consultants, and business coaches. I think it is clear from this vast array of followers, community groups, and interests across my social media channel that there is no specific focus relating to my personal brand. I am acutely aware that there must be a central theme so that those visiting my social media channels have a sense of who I am, my goals, experience, and what I hope to accomplish. In evaluating my additional online content, I do not have a personal website. I do, however, have a Tumblr blog. The purpose of my Tumblr blog is to chart my journey during my time as a student at Full Sail University. After careful thought and consideration, I realized that my Tumblr blog clearly exemplifies my personal brand, who I am, what my education has been like, the struggles I have faced, and where I hope my master's in internet marketing will take me. The strengths and weaknesses discovered have no real relevance to my current situation due to the non-existent nature of an active business. Monitoring visitors' engagement across all platforms was something that I must admit I never gave full much thought to, but I now realize that researching various companies will be vital to the success of my business. Finally, I will create a semi-customized mobile version of my website using Duda. Creating a web mobile version of my site inspires larger audience for a relatively small cost of only a few dollars per month, an amount that is more than reasonable for a startup small business. To implement my plan, the influencers that I will use will be bloggers with a large following across all social media channels. I will also employ the services of Hello Society, one of the leading influencers in the industry. Thank you for listening.